David Bala speaking. Yes, the cooling system request was submitted 3 weeks ago. It's critical. Understood. David Bala speaking. Yes, I saw it.
Tell engineering the company will not be held hostage by maintenance panic. Ma'am, the cooling system has already shown deferred. On hold. Understood here. Approval status is now on hold.
Sir, if it fails, it won't.
Engineering maintenance expenses have increased by 18% in 2 quarters.
Ma'am, those figures reflect preventive servicing to avoid.
Preventive or excessive?
If we delay servicing the cooling units in warehouse B, we
Risk is part of business, Engineer Bala. Until further notice, all maintenance fund disbursements require my direct approval. Sir, she already declined 3 requests this morning.
Document everything. That line plans future resistance. You rattled engineering today.
Efficiency requires discomfort.
And David Bala?
He will adjust.
You know the board watches numbers closely.
Then they will like what they see.
Sir, the temperature is climbing again.
How long has it been like this?
Since morning.
Log the incident and attach the maintenance request.
Sir, the alert just triggered again.
That shouldn't happen. Call engineering support.
They said they can't proceed without approval from operations.
Right?
Sir, if it crosses 10 degrees...
Start emergency ventilation. Another beep.
It's rising too fast.
The alarm is urgent now. The temp don't lastly! It be like system don't fail. What we go do now? Oh yeah, move, go right now! The box is quick if it fall! With the camp, hold them tight! Clear the way, go, go!
Sir, the compressors are shutting down.
Start moving everything out of section B now. This could have been prevented. Everyone evacuate now. Move to the east exit.
What about the fire team?
They're on it. Go now. Copy that. The temp's rising too fast. Look,
The goods are sweating. It's too hot.
14 degrees. It's failing. Keep pushing.
Sir, do we include the denied request?
Everything.
Who wrote this? Engineer Bala, ma'am. Call him in. Your report implies operations caused the warehouse failure.
It documents a sequence of events.
Are you accusing this office of negligence?
I'm stating that the maintenance request was denied. Warehouse B losses estimated at 300 million naira. Why was the maintenance request delayed?
The request required operational review.
Sir, the system had already shown early warning signs. Then someone made a very expensive decision. They say the loss is almost 300 million. And operations approved the delay. That's the board chair.
They never come here unless something is wrong. This can't be good. Inform the CEO that the board is here. Sir, the board has arrived.
Okay, you can go.
300 million naira in losses. Engineer Bala, explain what happened.
The cooling system required preventive maintenance.
The request was submitted 3 weeks before the failure.
Was this request denied?
It was under operational review.
Operations delayed a critical maintenance authorization. Is that correct?
You let them corner me in there.
300 million naira, Victoria. The board had to ask questions.
You knew the request would slow operations. You supported the decision.
This is not about operations anymore. This is about protecting both of us.
If I fall, you fall with me. Sir, if they blame maintenance for this,
They will try. These alerts
They were overridden.
By who? Operations dismissed the system warnings?
Now the situation is clearer. This wasn't just a delayed maintenance approval. Someone in operations actively suppressed the alerts. If they're rewriting the story, we'll show them the truth.
We received the preliminary report from maintenance.
If the board believes operations ignored safety alerts, this becomes negligence.
Or we clarify the timeline. Maintenance identified the issue weeks ago, but the request was pending budget approval. Pending approval does not mean ignored. What matters is escalation.
Did maintenance escalate the urgency properly?
You're suggesting operational responsibility lies with maintenance?
Suggesting review their reporting procedures. Before the board asks questions, we should already have answers.
Sir, that's Victoria's authorization code.
Pull the building access logs.
Sir.
Victoria was in the executive board briefing at that time.
So she couldn't have logged in.
Then someone used her credentials.
Now this is no longer about delayed approval. This is corporate sabotage. This investigation just changed. Now we're looking for the person who wanted that system to fail. You said the override happened around 11 to 7 a.m. 11.
Pause it. Pause it. Samuel Dada. Samuel works directly under Victoria in operations.
Run the footage inside the office.
He dismissed the alerts.
The real question is, did he do it alone? Sam, you accessed the operations terminal at 11:06 Tuesday morning. 1 minute later, the cooling system alerts were dismissed. Why? Because I was told to. Told by who? I work in operations. That's not an answer. I was only following instructions. 300 million naira. So I'll ask you again. Who told you to override the alert?
Yes. Samuel Dada was questioned by corporate security. And he confirmed he accessed the operations terminal. He says he was following instructions. Did he say whose instructions? No, but the board will want to speak with him tomorrow. Keep me informed. Samuel, you shouldn't have done that. Thank you for coming, engineer. David.
You asked to see me.
I've reviewed your incident report, including the footage from operations.
Then you know someone overrode the alert.
Yes, but the problem with corporations is this. The truth is rarely where the first evidence points. I want you to continue investigating.
I'm not part of corporate security.
No. You're the only person who reported the problem before the collapse. That makes you the only person I trust.
What about operations?
Operations is part of the investigation. Sometimes loyalty inside companies hides the truth. Find out what really happened in that warehouse and who wanted it to fail.
Sir, this file wasn't in the system earlier.
It was uploaded yesterday.
They were planning to sell the warehouse.
Yes.
Corporate strategy?
Which means operations wasn't the only department involved. If the warehouse was going to be sold, structural failure would reduce the company's liability before the transfer.
You mean someone wanted the warehouse to collapse?
Someone wanted it written off.
The CEO?
Or someone using his authority.
We are here to address the incident at Warehouse B and the financial exposure to the company.
Preliminary estimates place the loss at nearly 300 million naira.
Operations followed the approved procedures, but the urgency of the repair was never escalated to executive level. Before we draw conclusions, I believe someone else should present his findings. Engineer David is the maintenance manager who filed the original safety report. Please proceed.
On Tuesday morning, the cooling system issued 3 critical alerts. The alerts were manually dismissed, and the facility collapsed 2 hours later. There was also a pending sale agreement for Warehouse B, 2 weeks after the incident.
This investigation just became much bigger.
This may not be an accident.
Sir, security is looking for Samuel.
Samuel Dada, Operations Administrator.
Sir, did you hear about the board meeting?
Yes.
The laptop is gone.
Check the logs. Samuel badged out last night at 9:12 p.m. Last night? He never returned this morning. Someone warned him.
Samuel badged out at 9:12 p.m. last night.
Pause it. Enhance that feed, right there. Wait a minute, look at the badge.
He's one of the executives.
That's not operations.
Corporate strategy?
Enhance feed 2. Where is he?
He just exited onto the street, losing visual on the driver.
Wait, hold it there. We have a partial plate.
This goes deeper than Victoria. This is the full audit trail.
You're overstepping your role, David.
No, I'm correcting the narrative.
Proceed.
The delay wasn't just approved, it was escalated. And the person who authorized it is in this room. Mrs. Okafor, do you want to respond?
Thank you, David. Victoria, do you have anything to say? With all due respect, this is incomplete. You're presenting a timeline, but not the context.
This wasn't in the system logs.
Exactly. The decision to delay maintenance, not at our level.
Then who?
He was not made at my level.
What are you implying?
I'm saying this was an executive directive. Be very clear, Mrs. Victoria Okafor. The approval came from above operations. Sir, this isn't in the standard logs.
Scroll back.
It's encrypted. Wait. There's a hidden layer.
Open it.
It requires executive clearance.
Override it.
David, this wasn't approved internally.
Then where did it come from?
External secure node. This was routed from outside the company.
No, someone didn't just approve this. They hid it.
Sir?
This doesn't make sense. No, this was intentional. Come in. You've had a very busy day. I found something, sir. I assumed you would. The authorization didn't come from operations. It came from an external node. And what does that tell you? That someone with high-level access. He didn't want it traced. You're a smart man, David. This wasn't just negligence. It was planned. In this company, Nothing that big happens by accident. So you knew I know everything that matters. People could have died, but they didn't. Be careful what you're trying to uncover. Some truths are not meant to protect you. This is bad, really bad.
I know. What do we do?
Breaking news. A warehouse collapse is under investigation. Leaked documents reveal safety crews facing scrutiny.
Sources confirm internal documents suggest prior knowledge of structural risk in
What is the company's response? Back up! Clear the entrance! Who approved the negligence?
This is now a full-scale corporate crisis. Sources confirm internal documents.
the board is under intense pressure to act immediately.
This is bigger than we thought.
They're saying someone inside it exposed everything.
Who would do that?
Entrance is closed! No one in! Stay back! Doors remain locked!
Breaking news. The corporate scandal deepens as chaos erupts outside headquarters. Who is responsible?
Internal documents were leaked by an insider, revealing massive financial discrepancies. This is now a full-scale corporate crisis. When the truth goes public, there is no controlling the damage.
Federal authorities are stepping in as the corporate negligence case escalates, with possible criminal charges now on the table. Yes, this is Richard Adeyemi. This is the Federal Investigation Panel. This has escalated beyond your board. You are now required to cooperate fully.
That's not internal anymore.
We're here for Richard Adeyemi.
The CEO?
We have a federal warrant.
Sources confirm internal documents suggest prior knowledge of structural risk.
You signed it. You have no idea how the system works. I know people died. It's over.
Richard Adeyemi.
You are under investigation for corporate negligence, fraud, and criminal endangerment.
This is outrageous. On what grounds?
This isn't over. No, it just started.
Whispers spreading through the crowd.
The truth doesn't hide. It waits. Following the arrest of CEO Richard Adeyemi, investigators at agencies have taken over operations. More arrests are expected.
Following the arrest of CEO Richard Adeyemi, investigations are expanding. Regulatory agencies have taken over operations.
The power vacuum filled.
David.
The board wants to meet you. They believe you should stay. Help rebuild.
No!
They built a system to protect themselves. But the truth doesn't need permission.